My folks, my people, thank you once again for clicking on my face. You know, one of the reasons for my videos, other than giving you my thoughts on a movie or entertainment in general, is to prep you for the movie without spoiling the movie, you know, to let you know what you can expect when watching the movie. This movie, though, is... Have you ever tried salvia? Oh, I still have Warhammer paint on my finger. I'm not flipping you off, I'm saying. Right. So Everything Everywhere All at Once is directed by the Daniels of Swiss Army Man fame. Stars Michelle Yeoh, she's a mom, she's a wife. Her and her family run this laundromat. Their taxes are also being audited by an auditor played by Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought she was great in the movie as well. Also, you ever see a joke and then the movie actually takes the joke? It's not just a visual. That happens in here because those, we all knew, those are not awards, those are not trophies, and they don't go on your desk, they go in your trunk. But basically, the consciousness of her husband from another dimension, another reality, another universe, inhabits her husband's body. That's how it works in here. It's not like you go into another reality and there's physically two of you. No, your consciousness goes into the body of another you in another universe, and you have all their memories, ergo their skills. That's very important in this movie. Basically, alternate husband of hers is like, hey, there's a multiverse, and there's this person who has basically become a multiverse god, very terrifying, also coming to kill you, but also you're the only one who can defeat this multiverse god, so good luck, I'm gonna help you out. And now we have ourselves a very grounded, down-to-earth, fun multiverse adventure. And I thought everyone in this movie did a great job. Michelle Yeoh was a great lead. A sympathetic character who has been called upon for this hero's quest adventure, man. It's just like, that's fundamental. I mean, she's in 99% of the scenes in this movie. She carries it. Ki Hai Kwan plays her husband, Stephanie Sue. I hope I get the names right. I'm shit with names. You all know that at this point. If you don't know that, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking. They were great. Stephanie Sue was a standout in this movie. She's one where there's a lot required of her, just emotionally speaking, and I thought she really worked. And how they deal with the multiverse in this movie, I thought was remarkably imaginative. It's not just, oh hey, you have a device and now you're there. There are things they have to do. And at first, it's this quirky, weird thing that I'm like, why are they doing that? And the movie explains it. I don't want to tell you because the fun is having the movie walk you through this path, walk you through the story. But when it explains it, I was like, it makes a remarkable amount of sense to me. And in a world where anything that can happen will happen, you see some ridiculous stuff in this movie. But for the most part, some crazy, ridiculous stuff you see in this movie is within context of the movie, and it has fun with these concepts. There's one fight sequence in particular, I was like, this fight looks like a fight from a Jackass movie. All I can say about it. That said, everything that's happening on screen is within context of the movie. And there is an interesting message in here about nihilism they're doing with the villain. I mean, it could be argued that we of the pale blue dot don't matter in the cosmic scheme of things, which I think is a healthy thing to ponder, meditate on. It makes you feel like your problems here on Earth are more manageable because they don't matter in the cosmic scheme of things. But at what point can a person become essentially a god and truly not give a fuck? Granted, it's touched on in other entertainment like Watchmen, but this one had an emotional weight to it with the character that really surprised me. I suppose one of the things I love most about this movie is it's not that the movie elevated its genre, because I don't think you can box this movie into a genre. It has exciting action sequences, but the movie's not an action movie. It has really interesting multiverse traversal, but it's not a sci-fi movie. To its core, it's actually a very surprisingly touching family drama that holds this whole thing together. That was an amazing surprise in this film. Didn't expect it, loved to see it. And as much as there were quirky things in this movie that completely worked for the concept and the execution of the movie, not everything stuck the landing for me. It's usually dealing with hot dogs and bagels. I was like, that's what you're going with. I don't know what it was about hot dogs. I was like, that is weird. I just want to bite through a finger and then it grosses me out because I'm like, it's like a raw hot dog. Meh. It's just one of those visuals. I was like, I don't like it. Is that a personal taste thing? Yeah. In the end, Everything Everywhere All at Once is one of those movies. It's one of those theatrical experiences I walked out of and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna forget that movie anytime soon. It's quirky, fun, and ridiculous in a lot of ways that work in which a lot of other filmmakers out there wouldn't have been able to make it work. I do make the argument if you're looking for a very unique movie-going experience, you'd be hard-pressed to find one this unique and enjoyable. Because a movie can be unique, but just not land with you. It's happened to all of us. So I'll be serious about it. There's that movie out there people are praising and you watch it and you're like, How about that weather? Right, it's happened to all of us. I do not think you should miss this one. And in the spirit of this film, let's make a couple different timelines of our own. Heads, it's awesome-tacular. Tails, buy it on Blu-ray. Here we go. And it turns out, Everything Everywhere All at Once is awesome-tacular. Just contemplating what the comments in the other timeline where I said buy it on Blu-ray. Wonder what they're saying. All right, so Everything Everywhere All at Once. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.